What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Let's hop into this Ram so I can discuss my biggest issue with it. Let's go. All right, guys, so my biggest issue with this Ram is when you have one device already connected to the head unit and then you connect a secondary device. It doesn't prompt you saying, hey, do you want to switch devices? It doesn't prompt you, it just automatically switches to the second device. I'm gonna try to recreate that. Now I'm charging the second device, but that's really my biggest issue. If you guys have not watched my previous video of my 5 things that I love about my Ram, I'll link that above me now. Go ahead and check that video out. That's a solid video. In this video, I kind of wanted to replicate that video with this video with my 5 biggest dislikes. Now, trying to do so was extremely difficult because I'm thinking about all the things I love about this truck, and then I started thinking about all the things that I dislike about this truck, and I'm like, well, I'm really trying to rack my mind of things that I dislike about this Ram, and that's really the only thing that I could come up with. I also asked my wife and my son. This is really the only issue my wife has and also my son. So I don't know, maybe if a software update will fix that. Haven't looked into that. All right, guys, so we've had this truck for about 6 months, actually, we just rolled over about 10,000 miles on this truck. We've driven this truck. If something's gonna be an issue with the truck, we probably would have seen it by now. Everything else we love about it. So this is gonna be an extremely short video. I'm gonna try to reproduce the issue that we have so you guys can see it. If you guys know any fixes for it, please drop a link or a comment or something on how to fix it. If you are also having this issue, maybe drop that too, and I'm gonna set you guys up and see if I can reproduce this issue. Let's go ahead and do it. As you can see, guys, it's playing. I muted it because, of course, YouTube with copyright, but you know, you can tell it's playing, right? You just heard it play. So now I'm gonna take my secondary device and plug it in. Also, these are both iPhones. It started charging, but it should prompt me. Now, this is exactly what it's supposed to do. Do you want to switch devices? No, I do not, right? So that's exactly what it's supposed to do, guys. It was supposed to not auto-connect. It was supposed to prompt me and say, hey, do you want to switch devices? No, I do not. Perfect, that's exactly how it's supposed to work. Now we're gonna try to reproduce this. This has kind of been hit or miss. All right, so I plugged in my phone and we're playing music. Okay, so you heard it for 2 seconds, right? We're playing music. So now when I connect my other phone, you hear it beep on, and see how it just connected? It took over. It's playing from here. See? That is exactly my issue. I had my primary phone playing, you know, CarPlay, some music. So then I plug in the work phone, and then the work phone, it doesn't prompt me like it did before, right? You see how I had that prompt before? This time it doesn't prompt me, it just automatically kicks over to this phone for whatever reason. So that's my biggest issue. So we have both phones connected, so now I have to unplug my phone, have him unplug his phone so everything gets disconnected, plug in my phone again, and then let it cycle. Okay, good. Now it detects my phone, CarPlay set up. I'm back to playing my music. Then I have to plug in his phone again and hope it doesn't, and then you just hear it beep. Hopefully it prompts me. It didn't prompt me again. It just kicks over. Now, what's interesting is I was able to reproduce this issue when both of those were plugged into the same side. I just unplugged this cord that was going from my phone from over there. Let's see if the sides make a difference. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna unplug all devices. We're going to plug in my phone as the primary. And there you can see it's playing. We got some tracks, awesome. And then we're going to plug in my work phone. You hear it beep. And now, see how it prompted me? No. To me, this seems like it's more of an issue if they're plugged into the same side. I've realized that this kind of fixes it. This issue has sort of died down. I feel like this is a bigger issue, more so when we're traveling, when we have like 3 or 4 devices connected up here. It seems like it wants to kick back and forth more often. By me having both devices on that right side plug on the USB-C and on the regular USB, that's when it was more not prompting me, it was just kicking over automatic. I have them separated, one on one side and one on the other. It's less of an issue. Now, I don't know, again, it's sort of hit or miss. At least I was able to capture the issue on camera because it did take a while for me to reproduce this because it is kind of spotty. Another workaround that we did implement on far trips, and you have to do this sort of like in the order. So my phone goes first, her phone goes second. It will pop up saying, hey, do you want to switch over by having them on different channels? We'll say no. Then we'll plug the iPad in directly to power, connect the iPad as a Bluetooth option. So then we're able to listen to the iPad and then also use my phone as directions. So that's been working flawlessly. If you have not watched my video about the 5 things I love about this truck, go ahead and check that out. I'll link it above me now. We love this truck. Like I said, we've had it for about 6 months, 10,000 miles, no issue. This is the only issue we have with this truck. Yeah, it's kind of fixed, it's kind of not fixed. We do have some workarounds in place for it. Guys, if you're liking this content that I'm bringing to you, just go ahead and smash the subscribe button for your boy. I have not asked in a video in probably, shoot, half a year. And so I'm gonna ask in this video, are liking the content, go ahead and smash that subscribe button for me. Go ahead and hit the like button for me. It's greatly appreciated. What that does is that tells YouTube that you're liking my content, and then it can be shared to other individuals. And that's just another day hanging out with your boy PA in the Ram. And I'm gonna catch you on the next one. Peace.